Hi guys, hope all is well. Today I'm back to discuss another interesting topic, another of topics which is quite close to my heart, and that is about health insurance. Some people call it medical insurance, same. But basically, anybody who wishes to start on their investment journey, I normally advise that they should have two things in place first. These are the two initial steps before you start with your investment journey. The first one is the same topic that I had made a video earlier, which is on life insurance. Basically, life insurance take care of invest in your life, in your dependent's life. So that's life insurance. And the second step, the second initial step that you need to take prior to starting off with your investment journey is a medical insurance, health insurance. Invest in your family's health before you start off putting your money into other investment instruments. So let's talk about medical insurance. Firstly, again, the same disclaimer which I gave yesterday. I'm no insurance expert. I'm not an insurance agent. So you don't necessarily need to take my advice. Have a discussion with your insurance agent, with an insurance expert, with some professional who has much better knowledge. And before you decide to take a policy if you don't already have one. But the question is, I think the obvious question is that do you need to have a medical policy, insurance policy, or a health insurance policy in place? I think to start off answering that question, I would say a very interesting fact. How many of y'all are aware that in India, the medical inflation year on year is roughly 14 to 15%. 14 to 15%. Now, some might ask, what is medical inflation? Well, to put it simply, any medical goods or any services, medical services that you would have received, say for example in the year 2023, would cost you 14 to 15% more in the year 2024. So that's a year on year increase of your expenses, of your hospital bills, of your medical bills by 14 to 15%. So, meaning I also want to raise the issue that meaning there are I know of families, I know of some people who have actually had their their entire savings wiped out because of some unfortunate medical event or a surgery or hospitalization that one of their family members have had to go through. Not only wipe out their entire savings, there are times when people have had to pull out their investments from various investment instruments because they had to pay the bills. Why is that? Probably they were not sufficiently covered. They probably might not have a medical insurance cover at all, or they are not sufficiently covered. So it's very important that you have your family, you all are all covered for a medical emergency. Have a medical insurance place. If your parents don't have one, help them get a health insurance as well. Very important. So I think you would ask that, meaning what sort of an amount, what sort of a cover should I get for myself and my family? Again, like in my previous video, there are many theories and many various rules out there which experts have put out there on the internet. You can search it up. Some claim that you should have a medical cover on your insurance policy for yourself and for your family of at least 30% of your annual income. Some say 50% of your annual income. What I would advise and what I go with usually is roughly per adult in India and living in a city like Mumbai, which I do, I would say that per adult you should have a cover of at least 3 lakh rupees on your policy. And for children, you should have for each child a cover of at least 2 lakh rupees. So if you're a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 kids, you should probably have a coverage on your insurance policy of at least 10 lakh rupees. Keep your one thing to keep in mind is that keep your parents' medical insurance policy separate to yours. Don't have a combined one. I also have come across people who've had a combined insurance policy along with their parents. I think getting an insurance policy and also the premium that you need to pay on the policy and all that, it varies depending on age. And so elderly folks, there are a lot of other details and many complexities to really review before they get an insurance policy. So keep their separate, make sure and help them get one, but keep your family and your medical insurance separate compared to your parents. Then you would also ask that what sort of a policy, where can I get one, so again, like I've discussed in my previous video, that old school methods would be that you go to an insurance company, fill up forms and the medical checks which are required and get the insurance policy in place, or probably you have an insurance agent who will come over and make you fill up the forms before your policy can start off. But in more recent times, there are many platforms again. There are many companies, insurance online companies, who offer you medical insurance cover online. So you don't need to physically go to any office and visit any place. You just need to be at home, and online you can probably fill up all the forms that are required and get sufficient coverage for yourself and for your family. But again, point to stress is that first initial step is life insurance policy in place for yourself. Second, you need to have for yourself, for your family, for your parents, a medical insurance or a health insurance policy in place. That's what I wanted to discuss today. Lastly, in case you all are enjoying watching these videos, then do press the like button, share the videos with your friends, with your families. You can also subscribe to the channel and share the channel with your friends and families. That would encourage me to make more such videos. Okay, I'll see you next time then. Take care.